Alright, pretend I just started and we're gonna take it from the top. Hey, hi, hello, good evening, welcome to the end of the week. I hope you're as proud of yourself for making it this far as I am proud of you. Even surviving up to this point is an accomplishment of itself, right? Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Unfortunately, I did have like a bit of a stumbling block, and granted, this is like very much first world problems kind of deal, but there's like this bundle on Fanatical that I kind of had my eye on, and I was waiting to buy it because, you know, because I wasn't gonna get my paycheck until recently, and then I got the money. I was like, all right, time to get the bundle. And I go over to the bundle, and it turns out the bundle's all sold out. I'm like, no. You know what they say, you snooze, you lose, and sometimes it doesn't work out. It's a bummer, because that bundle had like a bunch of games that I wanted. I probably would have picked up on its own anyway, but yeah, well. As the old saying goes, no use crying over spilled milk, right? Just have to move on, and maybe if those games appear in another bundle, or if they go on like a Giga sale or something, I'll get it then. Alright. In any case, as I got through that situation, have ourselves a bit of a situation here in Orcs Must Die Deathtrap, which is the 5th game in the Orcs Must Die series, right? You had like Orcs Must Die 1, which came out a really long time ago, and then Orcs Must Die 2 came out a little while ago, and then they pivoted to Unchained, which was like a 5-on-5 PvP tower defense style-esque game, which is unfortunately shut down now. And then they went back to the traditional style with Orcs Must Die 3, and now they're coming out with Orcs Must Die Deathtrap, which doesn't make any, well, it makes some format changes, right? It's nothing like absolutely radical like Unchained did. This one is, but still got like the base Orcs Must Die PvE gameplay in here, and why don't we show it off? All right, let's get in here. Let's start playing. Maybe talk a little bit more. Running around doing stuff. It's kind of weird, just like how more straightforward the menus are, right? I'm not expecting like anything super fanciful, but you saw that main menu, right?
I want to go.
Was just like the picture and the menu, nothing too fancy. I guess it's kind of sort of appreciated, right? We don't need like overly fancy menus, but you know. Definitely feels like actually I don't know where I'm going with that. In any case, here we are. This is slightly different from other Orcs Must Die, where a lot of the navigation is through menus. Here you kind of have a central hub area, right? It's this sort of the order hall, right? If I remember from previous games, this is kind of like what the other main character, right? The previous main character, Maximilian, was a part of, and throughout the games. Oh, speaking of, right? You remember this guy? It's kind of weird. This guy looks a lot more like a Jack Black now, doesn't he? He's like Jack Black if Jack Black were an Orcs Must Die character. That's what it feels like to me, anyway. But yeah, throughout the game, the order kind of went under, and then now it's slowly building back up. And after the events of Orcs Must Die 3, like the Orcs kind of split up into 4 factions, and now the Order Proteges have to go out there and kind of keep them at bay, right? Keep them from invading the land and stuff. So there you go. Anyways, there's like a bunch of facilities here you can access to do your persistent upgrades and everything, but we can cover those later. Let us get in here. Let's get into the sort of the meat and potatoes, right? The more traditional Orcs Must Die kind of stuff. So you'll remember, right, in 1, 2, and 3, the progression was like a lot more linear, right? You would do a level, you would complete the level, and then the next level would unlock, and you would rinse, repeat, and they were all like standalones. You know, you went on the one map, you finished the map, and then you went back to the menu. This is slightly different in that they have you doing a series of maps, right? And also, the maps you can select from are randomly offered up, and as you can see, they have modifiers too, right? This one doubles the price of ceiling traps. This one adds some more enemies. This one makes it so that enemies don't drop consumables. Wow. These two kind of suck. I'm going to go with this one.
I've never been readier.
And yeah, you just get ready. Right. Should also mention that this game is co-op, right? And I know previous Orcs Must Die games were also co-op, but this one's kind of it ups things a little bit. Now you can do up to 4 players, right? Previous Orcs Must Die 2 and 3 only allowed like 2-player co-op. Unchained did like the whole 5-on-5 thing, so it's a bit more natural. But yeah, everything about this is very much Orcs Must Die, right? If you remember the previous games, you have this rift here. This is the end point. This is the thing you gotta defend. And you can see on the map on the top right, you have the exclamation points, which denote where your enemies will come out from. And you also see ghostly apparitions, kind of giving you an estimate of which path they'll take, so you can kind of figure out where you want to lay your traps, right? There are several changes compared to the previous games. Perhaps the most significant one is that these barriers, the things that you can use to kind of block off certain paths and
this is a dead end.
Force enemies to go in a certain direction, you can only place down a limited number of them now, right? In previous games, they had a low cost, but you can kind of stick them wherever you need to go, right? Just create extra long pathways for all the enemies to kind of wander through and then get rocked by traps all the while. But here, it's like, no, you only get so many, so you gotta really decide where you want to place them down. Granted, they don't cost anything now, but you know, still something to consider.
You're not getting through us, buddy.
Yeah, other than that, traps are mostly unchanged. You got your assortment of traps that you might expect in a game like this. You got the floor spikes, you got the physics launchers, you have burning floors, you got the wall arrows, you got wall saw blades, ceiling turrets, lasers. There's also swinging maces and all that good stuff, you know.
I love it. I love it.
Also kind of sort of unnerved that there's no music here. This is like a lot of quiet walking around while you're placing all your stuff down. I know it's weird, right? Especially considering previous games did have that sort of tense between waves music that kept you on your toes. I don't know. I think it's fine if I put it there, right? There, and
One
there.
of these.
I'm glad the architecture here is very, very friendly. Just lots of overhangs that have flat ceilings to allow you to conveniently place your traps on top of. Things like that.
The wall, my canvas. The trap, my medium.
So what would your paintbrush be? And thankfully, you also get unlimited time to set everything out, right? And this isn't just like a first wave thing. This persists, so you have infinite time to just set everything up after every wave. I guess it could also say that apart from like your traps loadout and the barriers. Each character also has some specific things. They all have a different primary weapon. They have a character-specific trap. So the one I'm controlling right now has a blunderbuss, which is like it's a shotgun, right? It's basically a shotgun. And barrels, they're explosive barrels. They do exactly what you think they do. Oh, it's G. It's G to ready up. Of course, you hold it.
We're ready.
But yeah, apart from that, each character also has a series of abilities, right? They have a right-click ability, a Q ability, and an ultimate, which, as you might expect, builds by killing enemies, right? You kill enemies, you build up the percentage meter, and once it hits 100, you can unleash the ultimate. It's kind of wild. I don't know. I just remember the first Orcs Must Die, where even though you had a melee weapon in that game, it was very highly ill-advised to take on the enemies in melee combat because you were ultra squishy and could go down to like a few hits. So most of the time you're kind of just standing back and just pelting them with your crossbow. But it seems like as the games went on, they made your character just like way more capable in combat. To the point where we get to here, and you can see, right, she's holding her own pretty well. She's taking them down pretty well, you know? Even the enemies that do stand a shot at, like, taking me out are kind of folding. And granted, you know, first waves, they're not gonna do anything too crazy, but still. I'm really glad there's a map on top. Kind of see if there's other spots that need your attention. I probably didn't need to go over here, actually. Looks like my current set of traps is pretty well. Oh! Wait. I was so worried about the other side. I kind of let this one go. I probably shouldn't have. It's fine. You start out with 40 rift points, I believe. Oh, and here's the other thing. Now, after every wave, you can pick 1 of 3 modifiers. Although it looks like you can also reroll and skip. I assume you have to pay 5,000 coins, and then you'll get a barrier. I don't think this was in last time I played. But in any case, you know, you can pick a benefit or that will apply to future runs. So
the choice binds you.
This very much, if you're wondering, yes, this very much has gained like roguelite elements to it, which explains a lot of other things too, right? With the way you randomly choose maps and how there's a negative modifier you might have to contend with and everything. They basically went and took Orcs Must Die and kind of adapted it to sort of a multi-map roguelite-based formula. I think for the most part it works, right? Like, this is definitely the kind of game that can mix things up by giving you a variety of scenarios, right? Give you different modifiers to make the runs feel a little bit different.
They're getting to the rift on my watch.
Oh yeah, and the maps will sometimes have elements too where you can pool money together to give yourself large encampments to fire on the enemies. It's nice that you can contribute a certain amount, so if you don't want to put everything in there, you can put down like 2,500 coins and then tell your teammates, hey, I brought the cannoneer halfway there, I just need you to put in the rest of it, right? That's pretty cool. That's fine, right? Okay. Let's ready up again.
No rush, but I'm good to go.
So this should go a little better, right? I mean, I only let one enemy past. Oh, I forgot to check the map. Nice thing about Orcs Must Die is that they do tell you if enemies are going to exit from a new location, so you can start putting stuff out there. So thankfully, so far, they're only gonna come out at these spots, so don't have to worry.
Reloading. Just a sec.
How did this guy get past all my everything? Okay. Don't think the other side needs assistance, but looks like there's a fellow who's coming right for me.
Another one for the books.
So the purple dots on the map will indicate enemies that are just gonna beeline for a player, right? They're gonna come straight for you, so better be ready for them. And they'll jump barriers too, right? You can't wall yourself off and hope that try to buy some time or anything like that, because they will come for your ass. Man, y'all kind of suck.
Here it comes!
Oh. Huh. Damn. A cannoneer is pretty capable. So is that trap layout, for that matter. Alright. Place barricade with a double wide barricade, but orcs are worth 2 rift points. Sell placed barricades. Wind blast launches enemies 100% further, or a saw blade launcher gains 20% chance to rend enemies. Maybe I should get this one. I have a few saw blade launchers out there. I should probably get some more.
Each decision weaves your fate.
Wow. Tell me something I don't know. Okay. Well, you can see on the map now, there's a new pathway that will open that's over here. Separate from the other stuff I'd been laying down previously, so now I gotta spend my coinage to take these fellas on. I think a bunch of ceiling arrows should do the trick. What do you think? So throw these out here.
Bring down the pain. Do some damage, little trap.
These arrows, they're going to blot out the sun. And then maybe they will hug in the shade. Alright. I might have to split my attention depending on how well these traps do.
I was born ready. Watch out! Another door's opened up.
So just in case you missed it, the characters will clue you in too. I do like this trend of games giving you more audio clues, just in case you might have missed something, right? So character going, oh snap, a new door's opened up. That's pretty cool. Oh man. They were not ready. Wait, flyers! Okay, so that's the other type of enemy that can jump barriers and you gotta be extra careful about. Kinda getting rocked though. Alright. Oh yeah, you heard that. That's a sound effect that lets you know, oh, there's an enemy out there that's gonna come straight for your ass. Watch out. I'm pretty sure this was in previous games too, but it's always nice to have that audio cue. Alright, it's fine if I go over here for a bit, right?
Oops.
Or I need to go back over. This is a thing I'm not too much of a fan of in later games. The way they have multiple paths split up. That's meant for co-op, right? In co-op, this would probably be no problem because you could assign a teammate to every path. But you know, you're playing solo. You're just like, all right, you gotta hope that your trap setups are enough to carry some of these lanes, and then try to split your attention between those that might be lagging a little bit. Placement limit for barricade is increased by 1. Dying to a hazard will only cost 1 rift point. Bounce trap cooldowns. Oh, I'm assuming that's this one. I don't know. I like having additional barricades because, considering there's a hard limit to them, it's nice to have the little bit of extra leeway to figure out where you want to place them, right? Okay, well, ceiling traps worked alright. Why don't we throw some more out there? Place them back a little bit, so... I don't know if they have, like, sight lines that kind of block them with that little arch there, but... better safe than sorry, right?
So high in the sky.
Can we get much higher? So high.
Harlow and Henry ready to rock.
Too bad I already did a short on
Coming through
that.
another way.
Okay. Weapon. As far as I can tell, each character only gets, like, the one special primary weapon. Unlike, other Orcs Must Die games, you can't, like, say, put more weapons on the inventory slot and use those. You got the one primary, and you just gotta work with it, which I guess makes sense, considering they got you know, preset characters akin to, you know, Hero Shores. Dang it! It's fine. It's only one of them. Wait. Now it's 2 of them. Okay. Those little runner freaks. Ugh. Okay. Should probably just hang out here. Let the traps do their thing. Probably should have made a line of barriers here to try to give myself some breathing room. That's what I should have done. Oh wait, here comes some more on this side. Yeah, they go so fast they can get past the arrow traps before they trigger. Wonder if I should swap them out for, like, blade traps. Would that help? Maybe I should place down some of those lava traps. That slows them down, right? I think there's an achievement for winning a map without ever conceding a rift point. I don't know if it's like a map or the entire run, though. But I doubt that's something I'll ever get. Alright. Wall trap cost is reduced by 25%. Oh, ballista traps can shoot 25% further. So is this retroactive? Will I get, like, a whole bunch of rift coins if I pick this one up? I don't know how much a range up will do, considering they're on the fixed path anyway. I'll do this one, right? We'll see.
A choice, a destiny.
Okay. It doesn't seem like it's retroactive. That's fine. I'm not really lagging behind yet. Alright. Well, let's do what I probably should have done like 2 waves ago and build a zigzaggy path here.
Do your best, little barricade.
Should probably close off this one too. There we go. Turn you to your regularly scheduled pathing. And,
Here's a barricade for them.
okay, got 5 more. Alright. I can go up this way, though. Adjust that. Put it over here.
Barricades away.
Alright. See what the ghostly apparitions tell us is going to happen. Yep. Alright, we're good. The saw blade trap this way. Oh! Got some pretty sick ricochets. Yep, put that there. Little bouncy room of doom. Guess we can put one this way. Hopefully the saw blades don't degrade the barriers any. Also, I forget if barriers get refunded if one of them gets destroyed. Like, is that just 22 barriers, or 18 barriers per mission, period? Or is that only, or is that I can only have 18 barriers on the map at a time? These are the things I probably should have realized earlier, but... Oh, right, I wanted to throw down some of those magma traps.
There really is an art to this.
Yes, a symphony of destruction.
Ready and waiting.
You know, art and concert metaphors are starting to perhaps get a little tired. Almost like every villain is always talking about, let's dance and all that stuff, right? Or, you know, talking about painting and the canvas of your destruction or something like that. I don't know. I guess some people really like putting high class and villainy together.
It's flyers.
Maybe it's a sign of the times. Then again, such character archetypes have always existed, so. Okay. It looks like the ceiling turrets are kind of holding off the people on the side pretty well. I really should just sell the wall traps. I feel like the fire things are doing me a lot more good. Oh. Wow. Dragon kind of saved my ass. Thanks. Not this time.
Time out. Reloading.
You shall not pass. Nice thing is that if you can catch them, they're very, very squishy. Wait. I wonder if they'll get them first or if I'll get them first. Oh.
You see that?
They got rocked. Damn. Unspent rune coins this go break will be doubled on the next go break one time. And then we got this again. Henry gains a 50% chance to apply burning in both forms. Yeah, let's go with that.
This is your path.
Character here is becoming a firestorm of vengeance. Alright. Oh. I'm getting 1,500 for him. Huh. So I guess this game remembers how much each trap is worth? Alright, that's actually convenient. So, they don't have to retroactively refund you. So this is to power the greater systems hold, right? The power to individually kind of determine that kind of stuff, you know? Alright, do I know? Put down any more, perhaps? This apparition's taking a weird path, but alright. One over here. This one over here, and here. Oh, I could probably line this whole spot with fire floors, right? If the blade traps in the ceiling turrets don't get them, surely that will. Okay. I think I need to also shore up defenses here.
Overdrive's all charged up.
Oh yeah, got my limit break. Although they call it an overdrive. I don't know. I like the term overdrive for, like, your ultimate attack. Something about it just
What does this layout say about me?
feels appropriate. It says that you're very much efficient.
How should we kill them today?
Okay. I think we're good.
I'm so excited!
The way they kind of treat going out here and killing tons and tons of orcs like another day on the job. And again, orcs are always portrayed as like sort of a chaotic, evil kind of race, right? Oh. Very much always after you.
Wow, that's a new favorite. What's the rift?
Said watch the rift, but there's no one nearby. Another one. Oh wait, they're over here. Damn. Trying to outflank me? Alright, see what you did there. Oh yeah, that's potent. Little ankle cutter. And unlike Yu-Gi-Oh, those blades won't send you to the Shadow Realm. No, they're just gonna chop your ankles off. Or cut your feet off at the ankle, I should say. Alright. One more crew over here, probably.
We've hit the rift!
Oh. There's one I missed. But it's okay. Map is done. So this is an interesting part where you can choose to gamble forward. So you get like a small amount of skulls, right? If you decide to go back to the fortress here and now, you can take your reward and go. But if you want to go wager 50% of your skulls into the next mission, you can do so, right? And that's kind of the mission chain, right? If you go back, you end up just abandoning the mission chain. You have to start back from square one. Like this is the only way to actually face off against the boss fight here. It's a weird way of doing things, right? But I guess could be worse. Let's see. A group of life bats appears with every wave. Life bats heal 50% more health, or traps cannot be sold once placed. So you really gotta be careful where you stick things. I don't like that, right? I don't like not being able to kind of readjust. Commitment is it's a very hard thing for me to do. Or trap prices are doubled. That could be a hindrance. I think I might just like do life bats because my DPS seems alright so far. And watch, just like a crowd that gets healed by a life bat kind of makes their way past and completely rocks me.
You ready, Henry? Let's make a mess!
So the interesting thing is that you do go forward with your current amount of rift points and all of your enhancements, so you'll get your extra abilities and extra barrier and whatever other buffs you might have picked up. Okay, I need the... I've not been on this map before, so you need to figure out where everyone is coming from. Also, bringing down some...
You've interrupted me tea. Any bickies or chockies on your warm age?
Sound very British.
Oh, what the hell? Can I get a warning next time, mate?
So the implication is that these guys are kind of just sitting around in a room
Shoot some bloody orcs.
until they get summoned. I gotta pay 5,000 coins to open that. All right, I won't do that then. So there's definitely some good spots to throw down some barriers here. And then coming from the other side. Alright, throw down some barriers here. Thinking maybe I wanna funnel these fellas over here over this way, so I don't have as many avenues to take care of, right?
This barricade is ready to rock.
One thing to note is that you do have to give the enemies a way to the rift, right? If you try to block, if you try to be cunning, right, and try to completely seal their path by barriers, they will just pick one and wail away on it until they break their way through, so all you can really do is delay the inevitable.
If it weren't for those flying ones.
Yeah, that is the thing, isn't it? Yeah, they come out there, so I'll just throw this here. And here. Alright, and I'm gonna try to save some barriers, because, you know, the other doors will open, so I gotta be ready for that. Oh, I forgot to completely close off that one other path. This is why the ghostly apparitions come in handy. There we go. Hopefully I can make do with just 8 barriers and for the other ones. Okay. Which way do they go? Let's see where would be the best spot to place the wall traps. Okay, looks like over here. These babies here that can cut your ankles off.
You think? I believe in you, Trap Buddy.
I do like the saw blades also have like the apparition, so you can kind of see what path they take and determine from there if you know, you want to kind of put them where you want to put them, right? All right. To be honest, I really like the ceiling crossbows. They're just simple and effective, right? It's basically a ceiling turret. This is almost like my bread and butter when I'm laying down a corridor of death, right? Okay,
Ready
I think
to
we're
kick
good to
some
go.
butt.
Oh, now I think about it, the rightmost sentinel archer is probably going to be near useless because I've blocked off that pathway entirely. Whoops. Oh! Got a shield-bearing mofo, alright. Unfortunately, you can't shoot through the gates, so it's not like you can do some pre-damage or anything like that.
Reloading. Just a sec.
Said those shield mofos do soak up turret shots pretty well. Alright, I need to go over here, take care of these fellas. Oh my god, there's a bunch of flying motherfuckers. Alright. Oh, they're the life bats. Alright, so we should probably take care of them. Oh. Realized the turrets could shoot through that part too. Alright. Uh-oh. Okay, are they gunning for me? Oh, they got... Wait, what? From who? Who got paused on my crap? Okay. range up might be handy here. Boom barrels will now heal allies instead of damaging enemies. Ah, instead of I'm just gonna go with improved sights.
Of course.
Oh, as you can see on the map, another path is about to open up in a completely different area. So I gotta make do with the 8 barriers I have and see how to kind of funnel them into a particular direction. So I want to seal off the upper area, I think. Maybe make them go downstairs. Although, no, actually I shouldn't. I shouldn't do that. I should make them go the upper path, because that's
I should spruce these up with my brush.
that's the corridor that that's the corridor of death right there. Okay, can I down ceiling turrets? No, that's a curved ceiling. I have to assume I'm not able to. Alright. Wall traps it is. Sorry, I need to bust down these chairs. Gotta put in some armaments. It's like when someone clears off their desk to put down the giant canvas. Ah, I could have put an archer here. Dang, alright. Next, oh, yeah, next time. I think I'm gonna have to stay up here.
They found another way in.
Just try to pick off anyone that makes it past the other gauntlet of doom. It's a pretty potent one though, so we'll see. Oh. Are those like explodey enemies? If I get like all the way up to them, do they just explode? Yeah, I definitely need to stay up here. I love a good physics-based ability. Oh god. Why are there so many of you? Keep my eye on the bottom too, on the off chance someone makes past everything. Oh, okay, looks like they are.
Reloading.
Wait, they can go on the top?
Nice. They're getting into the rift.
What the actual shit? What the hell did I miss? Also, I think I've been poisoned.
Can't let them into the rift.
Alright, we need to take a look at this afterwards. Oh my god. Dang it, I was so close to taking him out.
Work, buddy.
How in the heck did I miss that? Alright. Yeah, we're gonna boost the blunderbuss damage.
War mage.
I feel like the meta upgrades here might not be as handy. Alright. I need to examine this carefully. No, they're all running to the right. Were my traps just inadequate? Is that it? Or no, there's a dot running on the top there. Okay. Now they're coming from somewhere. Or did they just like take a wide swing around? Is that it? Just looked like they were coming from another side. Fortunately, I gotta spend my coinage to shore up defenses on the other part. Although what I could do is maybe stick a barrier here so that I can't attack the archers, and then summon archers to give me a bit of defense that way.
Yeah, I'm here. What we doing? Killing orcs. Ah, back in the fight. Thank you. Master Gabriel had me scrubbing floors.
Alright, 4 barriers. I think that should be enough to seal off this
Barricade,
path, right?
barricade. This is how paths are made.
It's very catchy. Ooh. Take out that flat part there so I can put down ceiling traps. Ceiling turrets, my beloved.
So high in the sky. Let's paint this place red.
Okay. Well, we can only hope this is enough.
I'm so excited. Watch out, guys. Another door.
Noticed. So on a sort of
Watch your head.
related
It's
note,
got flyers.
anyone play Dungeon Defenders? I feel like that was like another sort of tower defense-esque game that came out at the same time as, or like around the same time as
Sorry, little orc.
Orcs Must Die did. And it's sort of slightly different in that I think Dungeon Defenders put a bit more emphasis on the traps, right? You did have combat options, but they were perhaps more limited, and the game very much encouraged you to set up like the paths of doom in that way. Oh god. Oh, what the heck is this? Is it the life bats, maybe? Oh my god.
Do I look okay?
Is this like where my run's gonna end? Ah. Well, I guess that's the risk I take, right? Wager 50% of my skulls, and sometimes they just go all the way through. Well, this guy seems to... Oh, wait. It stopped for some reason.
Finish this. Work, buddy.
So the barriers might stop the melee fellas, but the ranged fellas can still get past. Alright, if I somehow survive this, I think I might just take my skulls and go. Right, so the old saying goes, you gotta know when to hold them, know when to fold them, etc, etc. Apparently there's one more fella. Are they up here? Oh, hello there. There we go. Oof, 17. Final shot of a blunderbuss mag does 3 times the damage. Reduce wind blast cooldown, or make them launch 100% further. Let's go with the cooldown
The
reduction.
Rift is pleased.
Does make me wonder, is there a way to reroute these fellas here so that they can get rocked by the traps? Fortunately, one of these guys is going to have an easy time getting to the rift, right? One of them will have a harder time. That's just unavoidable. Yeah, I should have placed more traps over here. Clearly what I had wasn't enough to take them down, so remedy that. Put some more crisscross. Could put down some fire traps here between this and gap.
Oh, jeez. These traps aren't cheap.
This is why I'm glad I can just sell them. Could you imagine having to commit? I couldn't. Alright. Just throw one over here.
rush, but I'm good to go.
Well, back to Dungeon Defenders. It's actually the game my friends prefer, right?
I'm doing my
Anytime, sometimes whenever we get together for our game nights, they'll usually go, "Hey, let's play Dungeon Defenders." You know, I enjoy that enough. I'll have a go with it. I'll enjoy it.
Hear that? It's
But
fired.
I feel like I personally like Orcs Must Die more because it's a lot more fast-paced, right? I feel like Dungeon Defenders has a very deliberate pace to it. Give you time to kind of help, you know, maybe reroute traps or help defend points when you need to, which is fine. And wait, what? Oh yeah, Orcs Must Die has like the bit more active element to it that I kind of enjoy. And later games really especially kind of emphasize it even more, right? By making the characters just more capable of taking on enemies and all that good stuff.
They're getting into the red.
Yeah, if I somehow survive this, very much just gonna be take your take the skulls and go.
We can't let them into the rift.
I'm trying so hard. Oh my god, we're down into the single digits. This is only wave 4. I'm gonna say there's like 4 or 5 waves per map. Alright. This is it. We'll get the prettier lights upgrade. No more concessions. Probably need to shore up my defenses out here. Definitely put some turrets here.
Bring down the pain.
Rift points. Will I be able to do it?
One of these.
Okay, that's it. Do or die.
Harlow and Henry ready to rock. We're flying in now, too.
Given that Orcs Must Die Deathtrap does have 4-player co-op and is on Game Pass, I feel like I could probably have an easier time convincing them to at least give it one go for a night.
Nice. We're getting into the rift.
So I know when Unchained first came out, it was my older brother that actually asked me if I was gonna play it. I think I had like 1 or 2 matches in it until I decided, before I decided to just like maybe not play it anymore. It was alright, just wasn't exactly what I wanted from an Orcs Must Die game, right? That's all. Okay, there's fellas down there. Oh god, there's a lot of them.
The rift isn't looking too hot. The rift took a hit.
Okay,
Henry, it's your time to shine.
we need an ultimate.
Losing the rift.
Damn it!
Well, now what?
Couldn't get the front line. I couldn't get the back line. So we do get some compensation skulls. Alright. Was this a skill issue or was this a stats issue? I'm not sure. It's probably somewhere in between, right? It's probably... The answer is probably somewhere in between.
The rift
No orcs are hurting the
provides a
rift on my
new
watch.
So you get some new threads, which are basically like new items that can appear during a run. And we can shoot at enemies 50% further away. Time limit for crime crystals is increased by 1. Oh, but that's for another character. Immune... Oh, okay, so this makes me immune to certain enemy effects, and that's for another character. Okay, well, we can go through the other facilities now. Real quick, like... There's one of them over here.
I will
Hello.
never be able to repay my debt to the Order.
The sorceress, one of the villains from Orcs Must Die 1, becomes a playable character from from 2 onwards.
I must say, the garden is looking wonderful.
But she handles your general upgrades, right? So you basically have what is the license board from Final Fantasy 12. Well, it's kind of like a combination of that and the sphere grid from Final Fantasy 10. You just get like a giant grid of upgrades. Each one, seems to be scattered. There's no rhyme or reason to how they're laid out, but you take certain paths and you unlock nodes by spending skulls, and you get better stats, and then each character also has a specific tree that benefits their personal abilities and stats and stuff. I've been mostly working on Harlow. This game really doesn't want you to switch around, right? You don't want you to kind of max out one character and then maybe go to the next, but... Man, then the character-specific upgrades cost a boatloads, right? You saw how I got, like... I could have gotten, like, 200 skulls, but I only got, like, 160 at the end there, and... They start off kind of sort of cheap. It's like, I think 100, 250, but they quickly increased to 500, 750, 1500, so you gotta run several missions to get that high. I think I was trying to go for the cost reduction node up here. Or no, I think I wanted to do ceiling traps. Is there a ceiling trap node cost reducer? Oh yeah, it's over here. Okay, not that far away. Get that, and we don't have enough for that, but we'll be able to get it next time.
Go. Defend the rifts.
Anyways, that's what she does. There's other folks you can go to, right, that do different things. So we'll go up here. Oh yeah, this is the Weaver.
You come seeking threads.
So they're the ones you go to get other sorts of unlocks, the ones that aren't don't have like some sort of condition attached to them. This is the ones you buy to unlock. But yeah.
Go with the blessing of the rift.
And then I believe we go down here, and that'll get us to our final set of folks.
My brother may be brash, but his work does sometimes have a certain eloquence. It is always a pleasure, Harlow.
But here is where you can upgrade your traps, right? And you spend a few skulls to boost their stats, but it's like kind of minuscule, right? You see here, you put in a star, and it only reduces the price by like 40 coins, and you can go here to damage. Damage is 40, you pump it in, it's 44. Okay, so... Alright, so it's like a 1.5 times increase, but here, yeah, you go down to the reset time, it's like 10 to 7.5. I mean, it's not insignificant, but you do have to spend a little bit to get there. Sling Trap's even worse, though, right? The reset time's like 4 seconds normally, but you can bring it down to 3 only, and then the damage only goes up by... Oh. By more? I wonder if they patched that in. Yeah, range actually is a pretty decent amount, too. But yeah, all the traps are pretty similar.
Please, be careful out there.
Who took my posters down? We're not allowed a little art? Those buxom ladies were tastefully drawn.
Only we had posters with, like, really shirtless hunks out there or something, right?
Hey, Henry. I see you brought Harlow with you today.
Oh yeah, all the characters do have some unique dialogue if you have, depending on the character you have, so it's pretty nice. So yeah, here's where you can buy traps, right? Just all the other traps and a few new ones for the series, but they cost gold skulls. That's a different kind of currency, so you really have to make sure that you get what you want to get, right?
Later, and, what was it? Oh, yes, for the order!
Dear
Yeah.
Mother, can you please clean up this mess?
Alright, well, that is everything. Why don't we say we give this another go? Part of me wishes you could, like, select a path, right? You're not just automatically locked into a certain mission track. You wanted to go back, you can do that. Alright. So we have Dynamite Orc Archers. That could be problematic. 25% more health, that's just... feels like I'm asking for trouble, especially on later levels. Reduce loadout slots by 1. I think that means I have 1 fewer trap to handle. Considering I don't use all my traps anyway, that seems like it could be the one to go for. I need to make sure. Put the trap I care about the least on the furthest most slot. I forget how to do that. Where do I open up my loadout menu? Game menu, we have the menu toggle. Why? War Mage select, maybe? Well, we can at least take a look at the cast of characters we can control here. So the one I'm using currently is Harlow. She's like close range character, has a little dragon to up the DPS a little bit.
I've got this.
Okay, so you click to select. All right, then we have Vaughn here, who is pretty similar to the War Mage from previous games. He uses the rapid fire crossbow that we all know and love, and he also has defensive abilities and defensive emplacements, so he can use his limit break to protect the rift for a little bit, and then also can place down points, which you can call everyone back to the rift real quick. And then Ren is the other ranged character. She has a wand, and yeah. And Mac here, close range, right? Or no, I think he's long range too, because it's the wrench staff. But yeah, he's got the damage increasing debuff and the gravity lift, so it's like a springboard. Could open up some shortcuts. And Kalos here is very much a close range character. He's got the healing ability, he's got healing bushes, and the hammer that knocks the enemies down. And Sophie is the rogue. So she can summon a skeleton soldier to fight for her, and then can also put down bear traps to help damage enemies further. Oh yeah, and there's a second page of abilities, so yeah. So they have like 2 other abilities in the passive as well. Oh, I want to go back to Harlow.
Can't believe I get to kill orcs with my friends!
Okay. There's got to be some way to alter my loadout here. Can I do it from here, perhaps? No, that's select mission. Maybe I'll do it from here. I talk to you. Okay, now you're just a resident about here. Oh, statistics. Overall statistics, per character statistics, and what happened in the previous run. Oof. Oh, seriously, I think I was almost certain there was a... Was it here, maybe? No, that's the social menu. Maybe it was Maximilian? No, Maximilian does the tutorial video stuff.
It was just Maxo Orco. Lunchtime yet? Freaking starving over here.
You tried. Maybe it was this one?
Your call.
I'm not quite sure what those things do. They're clearly placed around for the facility, for people to pick up. Oh, okay, and this is like the test field. You can put down your stuff and see how well your things do. Every game needs a training area. You have lots of customization in your loadouts. It's nice to have a place where you can give the things a whirl and see if they work out or not. Seriously, there's gotta be somewhere where I can swap out my traps. Right, not just imagining things. Is it C, perhaps? It's a tab. Oh yeah, it's here. Okay. Put the one I care about the least over here, right? So when the loadout slot gets eliminated, then I don't have the physics trap anymore, and I'm like, alright, that's fine. I wonder if I should put more of those down, actually. Just help buy some time. Maybe that's what I should have been doing. Maybe I should be sending something else to get sacrificed here. Maybe the floor trap? I feel like I don't use that all that much. Yeah. Alright. Finally, we're gonna do another run. Let's do this. And who knows, maybe I'll just, like, duck out after the first map a few times until I can get my stats up a bit more. Because I did go on, like, a full 3-mission run. Yeah, it was, like, 3 missions before, so... Guessing they're just slowly upping the difficulty. Just ramping up a little bit more.
See you soon, Orcs.
Alright. So they're coming from that side and this side, so... Try to get these fellas to...
Sorry, gotta go around.
Kinda loop around to the new spot, right? Okay. Follow this fella and see where they run to. We're here, huh? Alright. I wanted to block off this main path. I'm gonna have to use
Barricading it up.
a lot of barriers to do so. My goodness. Down to 9. Oof. We could try to funnel them this way. Right, we funnel them this way, and then they had to go out here. And this is where we can perhaps put down the majority of our traps.
What spot to block them?
That's actually most of our barriers. Alright. Oh, sorry about that. Yep. They go up here. Down a couple of these auto ballistas. And we should be alright. I don't think they're gonna throw flyers out at us. Wave 1.
Bring down the pain.
Okay, 15,000. Anything else I can do here? Some wall traps. Yeah.
The wall, my canvas. The trap, my medium.
Maybe we could just, like, throw some more ballistas up here. For anyone who might have gotten past that onslaught.
high in the sky. I've never been readier.
I realized I forgot to put down archers. Yeah, it's fine. We'll do it next time. Oh, I forgot to put down barriers here. It's not too late.
Welcome to Fort Harlow.
There. Oh, they're all coming from the other side. Okay. This gate will open in time, but let's take care of these mofos first.
Beautiful.
Because it is your destiny.
Time out. Reloading.
Alright, seems okay. Wait. How did you get past? Well, I know how. It's just that I can't believe you got past. It's kind of freezing. Alright. My current setup seems to be doing alright. Ah, they're coming out from the other side.
We can do that. Oops, was that me?
Still people coming in. They lulled me into a false sense of security with map 1. I was like, oh, I'm mostly keeping them at bay. Surely map 2 won't be anything too overly difficult, and then they kind of pull out the rug from under me. It's like, oh yeah, you're getting overwhelmed now. Primary damage is increased by 25% while standing still. Ranged only, so don't want you to cheese it. I could reroll. Just reroll for 1,000. I don't like any of these. Ah, Wind Blast can now launch all ogres. Yeah, I'll get that
Your
one.
threads will be woven.
Oh, and we do have a new opening over there. Unfortunately, we are out of barriers, so we can't really... What?
Oh, I'm back. Nice.
That's what I get for trying to do a shortcut instead of just walking my way around. Let that be a lesson. What kind of lesson? I'm not quite sure, really. But let that be a lesson. Oh yeah, I need to throw down some archers. Maybe not too many though. Oh, I'm good. I almost did it again. I almost did it again. History almost repeated itself. Did anyone ever have that happen to them where they start doing a thing only to realize, oh wait, no, this is a really stupid idea, but it's too late to go back because you're kind of already way too far into it to change course? That's happened to me more times than I'd like to admit. Alright, I think best I can do is just throw down a bunch of these. And hope this will suffice.
We're ready. They're coming through another door here. Watch the skies. They're flying.
I know a good number of people weren't happy with the barriers change. The devs said it was... they at least tried to say it was, oh, it's because we didn't want players to put down too many barriers and kind of have themselves not enough money to get the other stuff done, but yeah. I think they were also trying to nerf like the pathway strategy, where you just create the longest pathways for the enemies to go through. I can at least understand that endeavor a little bit, but it does feel like it kind of just results yourself in, alright, so what are the places where we can create the most choke points, and then you work from there. I feel like even having just like 50% more barriers probably would help. Ah, now they're coming from the top. Alright. Let's give them what for. Eye on the bottom here, make sure that it's getting rocked. It looks like my sentinel archer here is getting rocked. Okay, they're not getting rocked anymore. You know, I think about it. I don't think I've ever explained, like, the basics of Orcs Must Die, but you can kind of glean from it what I need to do here, right? Oh. Yeah, we'll get the wall trap cost reducer. But yeah, the Orcs will take a path to the rift, and you gotta stop them by any means necessary, so... Got a whole arsenal of traps and weapons and other sorts of gadgets to kind of help you with that.
These orc blokes are toast.
And yeah, in previous games in which barriers were unlimited, you could very easily create... you could find like 1 or 2 points where you could create the zigzag path of doom. Just put all the ceiling traps on there for the enemies to get rocked by.
I'm so excited!
But here, since you got a limited number, you can really only just wall off certain ways you don't want the orcs to go. I did notice that there was a barrier placement, but the coin cost was like extremely high, so you can't really rely on that too much either.
Fire, you guys! What's the rip?
What's that sound? It sounded a lot like oh wait, is that enemy going for one of the archers?
You guys just try to kill everyone you see? Maniacs!
No, they're just taking another path, I think.
Take that, Orcs!
My treasures! Stop!
Oh, okay, you're a special enemy. Gotta shoot you for cashola. Alright, alright. All the coins. Thankfully, pickups don't disappear from the fields, so you can take your time with getting everything.
And he's dead. Ah.
Oh, they're done, I think. Okay, finally vaporized. I need to explore this map and see where else this fellow might have dropped some coins. Also explains that slot machine sound I heard earlier. That was the audio cue for, hey, there's a coin orc, or a little coin enemy on the field. Go find him and claim your riches. Alright. Rune coins drop twice as often, or... Yeah, we'll go with this
The
one.
rift is watching.
Oh man. I need to look around for chests too. That's like one of the other things about this game. That it'll have chests scattered around the map. You saw it in like one of the earlier ones, but you can spend some coins to open them and you can get the benefits contained within. I haven't opened one yet, so I can't say for sure what's in there, but it's gotta be something good, right? Looks like they're randomly placed too. Another time I ran this map, there was a chest at that one spot I looked at.
My aim is true, War Mage.
That's good to know. Do I need an archer over here? Is that gonna benefit me any? Probably not. I do like the implication that these guys are so strong that just running into a piece of furniture is enough to cause it to fall to pieces. It's like, what exactly do they feed these fellas at Order Hall, you know? It'd be pretty funny if they hit a chest back here. It's like, man, who would look over here? I wonder if this is the kind of thing you would reserve for a very specific person. Or it's like, all right, you go run around the map and see if you can find the chest and get us the additional benefits. There might not be a chest. Alright, well, I need to start putting down traps. I got all this coins and not doing anything with them. Yeah, let's get an archer, just in case there are enemies that appear over there.
Time and a half for OT, yeah?
Can at least shore up our defenses that way, right? Some more
I love it, I love it!
wall arrows over here. Wonder if I should throw some ballistas over here. One, to take care of any flyers, and two, to just kind of soften them up as if they are the ground troops.
One of these.
I do have a lot of coins. Might as well use them, right?
Bring down the pain.
What else to do?
So high in the sky.
So we can just throw some more over here, right? Alright. And that's all the coinage. Here's hoping this goes well. Oh, speaking of surprising, you know what's surprising? Apparently Nintendo is still planning on making more mobile titles. I thought they kind of abandoned that plan after the Switch did gangbusters, but No, they said they still have mobile titles in development. Not sure what they could possibly have though. It feels like they might have. It looked like they were kind of cutting and running, right, with the way they were shutting down everything save like Fire Emblem Heroes, and they made like a permanent version of Pocket Camp.
Reset.
It's pretty interesting. Just make me wonder, what do they have planned?
Watch your head. They've got flyers.
Like, are there any other Nintendo properties that they haven't touched that would translate well to mobile format? Because what, they've obviously done Fire Emblem, they've done Mario, they've done Animal Crossing, they've done Dr. Mario, they've done Mario Kart, they've done... I know Pokemon is like is owned by other companies, but there's a whole bunch of Pokemon games. Oh yeah, Pikmin Bloom, which is admittedly a Niantic joint, but yeah. What else? What else could they have? Also, will they be like the free-to-play format, or will they go for like the one-time purchase? Also, can they bring Dr. Mario World into like a paid format? Because that would be nice. Yeah. Blunderbuss
As you
boost.
wish.
17,000 coins. I think many of them actually got past even these stairwells, did they? I also have a lot of coins, though. Might as well use them on something, right? Guess we continue shoring things up here. Let's lay down some floors. The off chance
This will look nicer covered in ornaments.
these just in case the arrow traps are
What does this layout
recharging.
say about me?
We'll have this at the ready.
Can't buy anything else for now.
Ah, nuts. Alright. Maybe I should place some further out. Ah, I love selling traps. Don't you love selling traps? Don't you love it when you're able to change your mind and rework your strategy? I sure love doing that. Oh, maybe I should place one in front of the archers. On the off chance someone does try to sneak up on them. They will get burned.
Henry, did you bring any rune coins? I'm out.
Aha. Oh, wow. And Henry has a response.
Never been readier.
I'm assuming that's a little dragon for no. Can we just park over here and pick them off from a distance? Still very, very squishy.
Warm patties on the way.
Oh, got some
That's my
flyers.
favorite.
I wonder if the aerial turrets will take them out. Okay, yeah. It's dead. I wonder if this game scales enemies with like how many players are in a map. So if there are 4 players on a map, we'll see like a lot more enemies, or maybe hardier enemies. Not quite sure which. Or maybe both, right? It could be a mixture of both. Both is good. Oh wow, what's that? I just got hit by something. Was it you? Did you throw that at me? man. Just watching them die from down here. It's a little awe-inspiring.
Overdrive's all charged up.
Oh,
Fortunately, this might be the last wave. Right, it's wave 5, it's done. No, I guess it's wave 6. Battle dress. Harlow takes 50% less damage from orcs. That might come in handy, considering how much I was getting rocked
Made it so.
in that second map. Just the second map alone was enough to rock my socks. Sheesh. Alright, well, they're barely getting past this, so I don't know if I need to fortify that position, but... a lot of things I don't need to fortify, but I could probably do it anyway, right? Just put some turrets closer to the stairwell. Yeah, I think this
One
will
of these.
work.
Surprise!
It's over here, and... Okay. Maybe some last-minute fire floors. It's a good thing they show us where these guys will stand. It's like the Hail Mary.
no rush, but I'm good to go.
You know what was a bummer that I read about? Apparently Insomniac did want to make a Resistance 4, but Sony rejected that notion. Bit of a bummer. Anyone remember Resistance? If you don't, it was like
Sorry, little
an
orc.
FPS series that had it start on the PS3, but it had that Insomniac touch of just like some crazy, weird, and wacky weapons. For example, one of them was like this rifle that could shoot into walls, right? You could shoot through walls, and also could lay down barriers, and just provide yourself some immediate cover. And if you shot through the barriers, the projectiles would be more powerful. And the assault rifle had a tracker secondary that would, if it was stuck on an enemy, the bullets would track onto it. It would home in on that enemy. And a sniper rifle that had a time slowdown ability, which you imagine did not work in multiplayer. Yeah, things like that kind of helped it stand out from the other usual FPSs of that era. There were 3 games in the series, and then the later ones kind of took things a bit further. I remember Resistance 2 had this class-based multiplayer that could team up with like up to 5 other people and do some co-op missions.
Now that was a barrel of fun.
There we go. Wave 6. I think that's a success. Yes, it is. Alright. We got 200 skulls from that. We choose to go on. I mean, given how many skulls we gathered during the mission, it wasn't that bad, right? Yeah, I'll risk 102. We'll see what we have next. 25% chance for a skeleton to spawn when light, medium, or heavy orcs die. Ooh. Kobolds are worth 2 rift points and have double health. Or fire elementals. I'm not sure what the weather effects do. So it's raining here. Yeah, we'll give this a go. Fire elementals, how hard could that be, right? Famous last words.
Oh, you hate the rain, don't you, buddy?
Does this make fire less effective? Right, like my fire, or does it just make them inactive? Right, like my fire floors will be completely cooled and will not do anything. I wonder if I made a mistake picking this map. Oh well, too late to think about it now. Just gotta roll with it. Okay. Why do these doorways have to be so freaking large? At least get this cannoneer activated.
If it weren't for those flying ones.
Definitely want to close off this path. Make them walk a little bit further. Want to close off this one as well. I do have to remember that the 2 other doors will open, so I can't hold them off forever. Well, let's see where these guys go, right? Let's see where the apparitions... Alright. So they're all going through this way. Start laying down traps here. Yeah. No ceilings either, man. I wonder if I should have them go through here instead, because now I have a ton of ceilings to put down my ballistae. Also save a bunch of barriers. So that's cool.
Sorry, gotta go around.
I am spending a lot of barriers to make them go through the building. It was 9 of them. Certainly a prime place to put down a lot of ceiling traps. Let's see. Why do you have to split up? Alright. Go over here and see what they do. Oh! Those ceilings here. Perfect. This is a perfect spot for a corridor of death.
So high in the sky.
And over here. These are some really high ceilings now that I'm looking at them. Hopefully they still work.
Bring down the pain. Yeah, this is the spot.
Want to put some here? Might be a good idea. Yeah, that works for now. I want to put some more over on the other side, just in case. Alright, let's hope this is enough.
Ready and waiting.
There's a lot coming out from the other side. Oh, hey there.
Water elementals. The real ones are adorable.
Thought you could get one on me, did you? Oh yeah, I want you to go in this way. Oh, and there's the fire elementals.
Watch out for the water elementals.
No, they're fire elementals. Harlow, get it right. Unless there are also water elementals, and oh, okay. I see they're slipping past. I have a feeling this mission is not going to last long. I really should have just taken the skulls and left. Oh my god.
See that?
Oh yeah, okay.
Water
Water elementals are over there.
Way to rain on our parade.
Aha, very funny.
Here's the rift.
These guys like create little versions of themselves every few steps. Or no, they split up after dealing a certain amount of damage. Oh, what?
Was I?
5,000 health. Sure is doing me a fat lot of good here.
How could you not?
So I thought they would all take the one ramp, but I was wrong. Need to... I had to spend all my barriers blocking off this spot. Not gonna leave me much for the other doors once they open. Failed to take into account that some of them might go this way. If I put some auto crossbows here, it should work out, right? Alright.
Ready to kick some butt.
I get the feeling that this mission is a wash. Just
Hear that?
do what we can.
Flyers.
Do what we can until the inevitable end.
What are elementals? The little ones that like the world.
Let me see. So they spawn the orbs like just randomly on the field. That might explain a lot of things too. Oh, is that all of them? I think it was all of them. Oh, hey there. I think he wanted a piece of me. Oh, some mofos over here.
I'm doing my part.
One's getting past, one's getting past. Run faster, Harlow. Is there just like a hidden sprint meter or something I'm not aware of? Or no, they're dead? Alright, perfect. Oh god. Always those goddamn kobolds. See, I'm glad I didn't take the other modifier, right? I feel like that would have been my downfall. Just having them worth 2 rift points. This mission would definitely have been a failure then. Seriously. Why are the ghost apparitions not telling me that they could go this way?
Get your ass out of my way.
Oops, was that me?
Did I do that? Alright. Enemies killed without a combo still contribute to overdrive. Auto crossbow will only target large enemies. Damage is doubled. Yeah. I needed to target everything though.
Overdrive is ready to go.
Alright, we have a new door opening over here. I gotta devote my resources, all my resources, to stopping this one. This is why I didn't want to spend too many barriers at the other
Barricading
part.
it up.
Okay. At least put stuff here. I do like, even though there's decorations here, it still counts as spots where you can put down walls. Probably put some wall traps over here too, because you get some sneaky fellows trying to get past. Can I put down a crossbow turret? No, I can't. That's just decoration. Alright. Let's hope this is
Harlow and
enough.
Henry ready to rock.
Only a third of the way through. Things are looking a little dire. Okay, they're coming out from the other side first. forgot to get another cannoneer. Okay. Need to remember to do that next wave.
Watch out for the water elementals.
Alright. We're good.
You look better like this. We can't let them into the rift.
Oh my god. You think you set up a good defense, but then the enemies are like, nah, you didn't. Nah, son. Nah. Oh.
They're getting into the rift.
I know. The actual shit. Okay.
Henry! You ready to show these orcs your trick? Good boy!
Help me out here a little bit, would you? Oh, since I have like 6,000 health, I don't think I need to worry about dying. Right, and that's in addition to the battle dress too, so.
Entering the rift.
Y'all, please at least have some chill, would you?
Take that, orcs. Wait, was I on rift duty?
I don't think I lost that many rift points. Again, we are on wave 3. Okay. What else you got from me? Another bus. Gains 10% chance to launch small enemies. I don't know how useful that would be. Let's get the triple
A
damage.
single choice. Endless ripples.
Ah, great. We got a new doorway opening too over here. Wonderful. Maybe I should try closing off this path. I can funnel them over this way with the barriers I have remaining.
You're not getting through us, buddy.
Alright, 5 more. See where these guys go. Alright, going where I expect them to go. Perfect. Oh, I can throw down
So high in
some
the sky.
crossbow turrets here. Maybe another row. Another row. Just be sure.
One of these.
Alright. There's some more over here, and one over here should work.
I'm so excited. Watch out, guys. Another door.
Okay. I do have 5 barriers. I could try locking up some other paths. Oh, wait. Oh, can only do one of them, though.
Flyers, watch the rift.
There. Also forgot to get another cannoneer. Whoops. Hopefully everything will be alright. Oh my god, it's just me or is I think my system might be hitching already.
Water elementals. The little ones are adorable.
Uh-oh.
I'm out. Reloading.
Alright. I think I got him.
Guys, they're getting into the rift.
Motherfucker. Why are you so goddamn hardy all of a sudden? Seriously. think it's the kobolds.
Water elementals?
First of all.
It'll rain on our parade. Well, the drive's all charged up. Henry's been waiting all day for this. The rift took a hit. The rift is about to blow. That's my favorite.
Was it with this one specifically?
No! I'm sorry!
New
Henry and
threads
I are going
await
to
you,
pulverize
War
them.
Mage.
Half of all unspent rune coin at the end of this level will be granted once at the start of the next level. Headshot also grants non-headshots additional 2% bonus damage per headshot count. Alright. Must be missing something, though. Mission 2 just hands me my ass, like, about halfway
the
through.
world's most famous orc slayer cannot solve our how can I help, Harlow? Be safe,
Can you
War
make
Mage.
the orcs have less health? That'll be a start. Alright. Let's do one more. We'll go to, I like the
Never been
parrot
readier.
stone bats. I wonder if they do mean us to maybe quit out early if we don't feel confident enough to take on the later ones. Just keep on upgrading the traps until they become super tricked out. I remember when the skull award amount was like way lower. Like in the first few games, the amount of skulls you would get would be dependent on level performance, and you would get up to 5. But here, you're getting like hundreds of skulls after each match. Oh, okay, this is a different version of the map. The non-rainy version. Ah, was this here before? Did I just miss it this whole time? I must have. Whoops. That probably would have come in handy.
Spot to block them.
Yeah. Okay, wall off this spot. And actually, no, actually, this is probably a good ramp to wall off here.
Barricade, barricade, this is how paths are made.
I wonder if I should close off this path here. Do much? Nah, I don't think it would be significant enough. What I could do is like close up this spot here.
Hey, Orcs, this is a dead end.
Aha, dead. Right, get it. Oh, definitely close off this part. Okay, and then we gotta save the last 4 for this spot over here. Just throw these down in advance.
Gotta find somewhere else. Your best little barricade.
There we go. Alright, now for the traps part.
Bring down the pane. What do you think, Henry?
Gotta remember to save some coins for this. Oh, wait. I just noticed the rift location moved too. Huh, alright. This actually changes a lot. I've been placing all the traps under the assumption that this was the rift spot. Whoops. See, imagine what would have happened if I had put down the no replacing traps once you've placed a modifier. That would have been troublesome. Okay, so they're gonna go that way anyway. Don't have to worry about them going all the way over here. We definitely want to closing off this path. This is why having a limited number of barriers sucks.
Here's a barricade for them.
That's everything I can do, right? Probably want to invest in the cannoneers. I kind of wonder why they don't have like any sort of like just first time on the map music. Almost feels like it's missing, right? Something's just missing when you don't have music.
Let's do this! Dwarf explosions? Best explosions.
Okay. Well, I can probably put down a few ceiling turrets here anyway, right? Especially up here.
So high in the sky.
Few wall traps for good measure.
The wall, my canvas. The trap, my medium.
Alright. I'll come out from over here, so I could probably place some... Yeah, alright.
Ready and waiting.
This is horribly inefficient, but... I don't know. I'm kind of stuck at what to do, to be honest. Oh, I could have put some turrets up there. Oh well. Here they come!
Just a sec. Watch your head. They've got flyers.
I guess one thing I will say is that it does feel like older games kind of gradually threw new enemies at you. This one kind of tosses them all at you all at once. It's a little wild. You know, they will take it easy like the first few times through, but eventually, they ramp up pretty quickly, right? It does feel like this game was kind of made with the idea that you know what orcs must die is in mind, and that you remember what each one does and how to properly handle each enemy.
Beautiful.
Or maybe I just like missed all the tutorial tips or something. Could be that. And we know how VTubers are with reading, right? Yeah, seriously, this first wave, absolutely no issue. But suddenly, things just kind of, the increase in difficulty almost feels like a hyperbolic curve starting with map 2. Oh, wow, all these choices kind of suck. Guess we'll go with Wind Blast
One
cooldown.
choice, many futures.
Yeah, the Weaver person reminds me of the announcer from Soul Calibur 5 and 6. The way the announcer just kind of says a lot of things, but ultimately don't feel like they mean too much. Right? It's like, what we all remember, right? Like, victory goes to the last one standing. When previously it would say, like, victory goes to insert name here, or something like that, right? Oh. Everybody should pay attention, make sure I note when the other doors open up.
Die, orcs! Die!
Oh no. So that's what they do.
Reloading! Hands stay down.
So are they resistant to the type of damage I'm dealing here? I saw the exclamation points. Oh boy. A double whammy of status effects. Alright, Rift is still nothing's close to the Rift yet. Hey there, I see you trying to run past.
Work, buddy!
Okay, so far so good.
Boom, boom, boom!
Wow, so another thing down there. So the Rift could potentially open up there too. This reminds me a lot of Payday, right? You know how the Payday maps can have like variations to them, so that even if you're playing the same thing, always get the cost reducers.
War Mage.
Yeah, even if you're playing the same map, there will be variants to it, so you gotta pay attention because it can change up how you approach a map. Kind of feels like that, right? With the way the rifts can... Which rift you need to protect can change. Ah, yeah, okay, I see the doors opening up over there. Alright, so if I want them to take a longer path, I would actually want to... Oh, right, I can't do that. Already spent like a zillion barriers trying to seal them off the other way. Alright, this is where the wall trap cost reduction comes in handy.
Do your thing.
Just put a lot of these out here.
Aw, I'm broke.
Alright,
I was born ready.
hopefully this will be enough.
Coming through another way.
Should probably stay over here, though. Oh, I could have put down more... I keep on saying I'm going to put down the auto crossbows, but I end up not doing so. But next time will be different. The back half of this run will be different, I swear.
Here it comes!
Another one for the book. Incoming!
Alright, they're coming. Oh yeah. Get wrecked.
Flyers.
Oh, okay. I'm getting hit from behind. Alright, alright. I'm not quite fond of this pincer strike here.
Reloading. Just a second.
Really want to do it from behind. You gotta ask me first, really. I don't like sneak attacks.
Beautiful.
Yeah, the way they get disrupted when you shoot them. Well, you would've died. Oh, I saw all those lines showing the arrows just homing in on that one person. They're like, this is my moment. All right, one more.
Boom, boom, boom!
Oh, Cannoneers got him. Nice. Okay. 10 rift points to the current total. Dying will cost 2 additional rift points, so don't die. You only get overloaded shell. Not using ceiling lasers.
Deserved.
Again, with the absolute limited number of barriers you get, ceiling lasers are much more limited in usefulness. Okay. Now's the chance to put down some ceiling turrets. Okay. Door opening in the distance will get funneled in the way I've set things up, so I don't need to worry about that one too much. I think putting it over here would work, because then they can do double duty.
One of these. This part's fun. Ready to kick some butt. They're coming through another door here.
It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Fire!
Watch the skies. They're flying.
These maps do take a while, though. Oh. I do apologize for the hitching.
Oh, that one was kind
I
of
probably
cute.
should have turned down the graphics before I done this stream, but it was running okay. Of course, that was because I wasn't running like YouTube Studio and the throwing system and OBS and all that other good stuff.
On the way.
Carefully watching the back here. Okay, looks like they're starting to make their way over. Nope. Well, they were making... Okay, this flyer is really hoofing it.
We can't let them into the rift.
Forgot, Stone Bats was the modifier I picked, right? Explains why I keep on getting these little fellas who just turn me to stone. But they are getting their tails kicked in, so at least take comfort in that.
That's a new favorite. Yorksies.
Alright. Two more fellas. Those laser shooter. Okay. Oh, blunderbuss maximum ammo increase. Yeah, we'll take that.
Now it's up to you.
More shots without needing to reload. Yes, please.
Overdrive is ready to go.
Bunch of coins too. Handy. Alright. Throw some more turrets over here, because there'll be a good number of folks going this way.
High in the sky.
Well, I should probably put him in the middle, right? That way I can potentially pick off any stragglers who decide to go through the center square instead. Or hopefully I'm not hampering their ability.
Bring down the pain.
You can put a few more over here, right? Oh, hey, skull. That crunch.
No rush, but I'm good to go.
Alright, let's do it. Wave 5.
Here it comes!
Die, orcs! Die! Flying in now, too.
Are they now? Oh, you're armored. You're less armored. Oh, what? Okay, I see you getting past.
Reloading.
Guess my setup just has a lot of trouble with the quick fellas.
The rift took a hit.
Ah, I missed that.
Take that, orcs.
Ah, alright. One more wave. I'm feeling alright. Nah, let's re-roll. Yeah, prettier lights damage boost. I like that. Okay. Well, I can put more ceiling turrets this way.
So high in the sky.
I have to assume each character will have like their own individual Rift Coin total that they amassed from their traps and their personal kills. That's how they kind of split the currency. It's not like you get any extra for being in a team. Apart from like whatever scaling they might do to keep things balanced.
Ready to kick some butt.
Alright, let's end this.
Ready?
I guess the big part about this game too is like knowing which targets to focus on.
I'm doing my part.
Since you are a pretty capable foot soldier, you can probably help focus fire on the big fellas and leave the small fry for your traps to take out.
Reloading. Just a sec. Watch your head. They've got fire.
Okay. I think I'm doing alright for this side over here.
Was I on rift duty?
Okay. Still slipping through. I don't get it. Every time I look, the straggler gets wiped out. Every time I'm not looking, the straggler doesn't get wiped out. What's the deal? Should have run sooner.
Rest in pieces.
Oh, get wrecked. Alright, I think we're good. I think we're good.
Let's go.
Alright. Oh, I just noticed she conjures a new mag out of magic. That's kind of a nice touch. Alright, this time we're just gonna take our money and go home. Do I want to abandon this run? Yes! I'm losing in map 2 anyway, so I don't see much point in going forward.
For a light show?
I guess that's the thing they want you to do, right? Go as far as you can until you get stonewalled, and then just repeat missions a few times until you get a little stronger, then maybe you'll be able to clear the current mission chain.
I knew I could never keep Maximilian in the fortress. I do worry about him. Ugh. I must say, the garden is looking wonderful.
Well, at least got one thing going, right? Yeah. And this is the price per node, so it does scale up, right? For any node you buy, that price of the next node you buy will go up. So you do have to plan your moves, right? Go up this way.
Farewell.
Alright, well, in any case, that is, Orcs Must Die Deathtrap, right? I mean, I understand why they don't just do, like, Orcs Must Die 4 and, you know, make a whole nother linear list of levels, because they've done that 3 times already, and that formula might wear a bit thin, but I kinda sorta wish they'd have, like, a single map skirmish mode, right? Just, like, pick a map, go in, do your thing, claim your victory or not, and then get out. I know you can just abandon the run, but I feel like when you put in sort of a multi-run format like this, you kind of sort of encourage people to just, like, ride or die their way through, right? Doesn't feel like there's any way to see if you're gonna get in over your head until you actually get in there. Bit more trial and error than I would like. And I get there's apart from the skulls you wager, there's no penalty for losing, right? You just kind of get kicked back to the start of the mission chain. You just gotta work your way through again. But yeah, for what it's worth, this is the loop of Orcs Must Die, right? Yeah, get out there, go pick one of the maps they offer up to you, kill orcs, go as far as you can, and if you don't clear the entire mission chain, kind of walk back, get stronger, and get back out there. I guess at least there's the grind component to it, so if you... presumably, if you do enough missions, and even if you fail at them, you'll gain enough skulls that you'll be able to power up yourself and your traps enough that can make your way through. Well, if you do have friends, I imagine you'll probably have yourself a good time, right? You'll be able to split your attention between the multiple lanes a lot more easily, and depending on how they do barriers, you might be able to funnel them a bit more efficiently that way too. And of course, just having another player on hand to focus fire probably make things that much easier. So yeah, I guess if you can either get this game, or you have Game Pass and you know some friends who have Game Pass or are willing to get this game, this is probably worth a look, right? The base gameplay is still very much Orcs Must Die. It's got that charm to it, even if it does feel like it gets overwhelming fairly quickly. Yeah, it's alright. It's another one. I like it. I might go back every now and then. But I think that has been a good look at Orcs Must Die Deathtrap, right? Yeah, I guess I will go ahead and call it here. Yeah, thanks to everyone who came by and hung around and lurked. I appreciate each and every one of you. As I said before, this is going to be my last stream for the week because I am doing stuff this weekend, so there will be no stream on Sunday. So the next time I will stream will be this coming Wednesday, and we'll continue Tokyo Extreme Racer, right? That game is fun. I'm willing to go back on the Shuto Expressway and continue filling more rivals and uncovering more of this plot, and hopefully we'll be able to run into the femboy character sooner than later, right? Yeah, we'll return to the main menu. Do I want to quit? Yes, I do. Fortunately, this is one of those games that mutes, that turns off audio when you defocus, so we'll put up this YouTube video loop again. Alright, let's look for someone to raid. Got good selection of folks here. I did see one person was playing Balatro. I don't find anyone else, maybe I'll raid into them. Just relax with that. Relax with a little Balatro. Oh. Someone is playing Dungeon Defenders. That's amusing. Playing Metroid Prime. Oh yeah, it is Valentine's Day, so a lot of people are doing Valentine's Day themed streams. I mean, granted, most of them are just playing games. Other folks seem to be kind of doing hangout sessions and what have you that way. I should do. So I am ending early. I should probably turn off raids, make sure no one comes in here while I'm wrapping things up, because that would be awkward. Alright, I think we're gonna go with my initial choice here. Alright. Well, let's see if they have... Oh, let's see if they have raids open. Raid menu is recommending me other people who are playing Orcs Must Die Deathtrap. I wonder if I should do that. I filter by vtuber. And same category. Ah! The cross section does not exist. I'm the only vtuber playing Orcs Must Die Deathtrap. Unfortunate. Alright, yeah, we're gonna go with the original idea here. Okay, cool. They have things open. Alright, raid message. It's gonna be simple. There. Raid messages, Orcs Must Raid, and the fellow we're going to raid into is... Jade in Heaven. They are playing Balatro. You know, Balatro, right? That's the super, super rad poker roguelite. In case, we should always, you know, support people playing Balatro, right? So, let's give Jade in Heaven our support here. And if you're joining on the raid, give them Orcs Must Raid, and if not, have a good weekend. Have a good start to next week. I'll see you next Wednesday for Tokyo Extreme Racer. Take care. Man. Have I said I haven't played Orcs Must Die 2? Maybe I should try that. Maybe I can find someone out there who hasn't played Orcs Must Die 2 or is willing to play Orcs Must Die 2 and then could do a co-op run or something. That would be fun. Or maybe I could play Orcs Must Die 3. I did play Orcs Must Die 3. I did it solo. I was able to get through that. Or I could do 1. I could think about that. Alright, see ya.